GTA 6 is getting something absolutely massive this week, and almost no one is talking about why. Let me explain. On December 24th, 2007, Rockstar broke months of silence and dropped 5 new screenshots for GTA 4. The screenshots contain an image of Nico aiming a pistol, one where he's hanging off a truck, one where Nico is in a red car being chased by the police, another image of him being chased by the police again, and one where Nico is standing by a water at a sunset. After those images were released, exactly 5 years later, on December 24th, 2012, they did it again for GTA 5 with 5 new screenshots. Both times were on Christmas Eve, both times the game launched the following year. This follows a clear pattern, a repeatable playbook. Now GTA 6 is in the exact same window and almost no one is really talking about it. So let's just zoom out for a moment. At this point, we've had 2 delays, one from fall 2025 to 26th of May 2026, and then pushed again to the 19th of November 2026. But the second delay hit different because Rockstar gave us nothing. No trailer, no screenshots, just a corporate statement and then silence. Compare this to the first delay, where they followed up with nearly a 3-minute trailer, a new website, and over 75 different screenshots. That at least gave people something to chew on, and the strategy kind of worked. The focus shifted from the delay over to this trailer and the screenshots. Suddenly, no one really was talking about the delay anymore. So right now we're over 75 screenshots deep, every pixel has been analyzed to death. So to me, adding another batch of static images isn't really going to land the same way it used to. The usual playbook doesn't really work when the audience has already seen everything you normally would tease. And for the first time in a very long time, it feels like the narrative is kind of slipping away from Rockstar, as they have always been the one controlling the conversation around their games, but right now that's not really happening, as the hype really seems to be at an all-time low now, which is why all signs point towards them doing something that no one really is expecting. So what does the drop actually look like? Well, if we follow the trajectory of marketing, screenshots alone would not really be enough this time. We started with a 90-second trailer 1 reveal, then it escalated to a massive near 3-minute trailer with over 75 different screenshots. So going back to just 5 static images like we had for GTA 4 and GTA 5 now would feel objectively like a downgrade. On the other hand, we are still 11 months away from the full launch of the game. So banning a full gameplay deep dive at this stage doesn't really make any strategic sense. So the math points to a calculated middle ground. We are likely looking at a batch of screenshots revealing the northern side of the map for Mount Calaga National Park, since this area remains a total mystery. To match the weight of the previous drops, they need to actually show motion. A 15 to 30 second snippet of third-person gameplay is the only asset that fits. It gives us the first look at actual control mechanics without banning the full gameplay reveal that usually comes around springtime. And frankly, they do need this shift. Right now, the discourse is delays, rumored development issues, fan frustration, and also not so happy investors. And this is a dangerous narrative to let brew for a project with over $1 billion budget. So a 15 second clip flips the narrative completely. It frames the conversation around what people are seeing on the screen instead of focusing on the studio silence. Oh, and just quickly, by the way, feel free to like or subscribe. Anything really would help me at this stage. But anyway, this isn't just about managing the fans. Rockstar answers to the investors too, and to be honest, that's probably more important to them. Take-Two Interactive has absorbed over $9 billion in losses between 2023 and 2025 funding this game. After the second delay pushed the release to November 2026, the stock even dropped by 9%. And honestly, Strauss Zelnick can say we are seeking perfection as much as he wants, but words can only go so far when you're sitting on a multi-billion-dollar budget. So a gameplay clip, even a short one, is proof of life. It tells the shareholders and the fans that the product is still real and it's still worth the wait. It gets the fans, of course, even more excited. And suddenly you have everyone talking about GTA 6 again, and the momentum continues. So if something drops on December 24th, don't see it as a holiday gift. See it as what it actually is. Rockstar following a pattern they've been repeating for 15 years now for GTA. At the exact moment, they also need to course correct. The delays, the silence, the frustration, all of it has created a vacuum, and Rockstar's the only one who can fill it. So like I said, a short gameplay clip, a few screenshots, and suddenly the entire conversation resets heading into 2026. And if history is anything to go by, we're about to see it happening in just a few days from the time recording this video.